Hey everyone, it's Alderius, and today we'll be doing the Carian Slicer run. So, this is the first primarily spellcasting based build I'm doing on the channel. That's because I don't really do magic all that much. It's not personally my thing, but it is very effective. It can be fun at times, and we're going to start off nice and simple with Carian Slicer. So, let's go to the build. So, Carian Slicer. Very simple spell, but one of the best ones in the game, essentially. 4 FP cost, 1 slot used, 14 in requirement, not high at all. Basically, you project a magic sword out of your staff and you do a quick horizontal slash. And you can combo it with itself over and over again. You can use it with the jump attack, you can use it with the roll attack. It is very versatile, very fast. Super simple, but extremely effective. This is a very, very good spell. So I thought it was a natural choice for the first spell because it's both very good and it's still melee adjacent, right? So this should be a pretty simple run. Carian Slicer performs very nicely when you build correctly. So the damage scales purely off of your sorcery scaling, which is a stat on staves. We'll talk about that in a second. The one drawback of this spell is that it does terrible stance damage. 3. Not 1, not 2, 3 stance damage. That is pretty bad. We're pretty much never going to stance break like any boss. I would be honestly shocked if I stance break a single boss this entire run. But the trade-off is very good damage, of course. So also, Accumuval is 4. You might not know what that means, but essentially that means the multi-hit talismans, like the Ringed Sword Insignia and Millicent's Prosthesis and all that, really bad with this weapon, quote-unquote. Do not use those. I think that's a trap that a lot of people fall into. Accumuval 4 means it takes like 5 hits plus to proc the first tier, and then it takes like over 12 or something to proc the last tier of those talismans. Really bad. Do not use the multi-hit talismans. But there's still a lot of options for talismans we'll see in a second. So overall, very, very good. As for weapons, spellcasting's a little weird because you actually want to be dual wielding staves. So the stave in the offhand will be the Carian Glintstone Staff. The reason this is in the offhand is because it boosts the potency of sword sorceries by 15%, which includes, of course, Carian Slicer. So just having this in your offhand means Carian Slicer's damage will be increased by 15%, even when I'm not casting it with this staff. I'll be casting it with the staff in the other hand, but I'll still benefit from the 15% bonus here. So very good. You get this in the Carian Study Hall. I'm going to say where I get all these, by the way, because I'm not familiar, honestly. I only got these like once in my original playthrough, because I don't play with magic, so I'm going to have to reference this constantly, basically. My main staff is going to be Lusat's, I think. So, Lusat's has humongous sorcery scale. Absolutely massive. Levels up with Umber Spinning Stones, so it's also very easy. But the usual downside of the staff is it increases the FP cost by 50%. So for some spells, that is a deal breaker. That makes them nigh unusable. However, with Carian Slicer, 50% increase isn't a whole lot because 4 FP cost becomes 6. Whoop-de-frickin' do, right? That is manageable, so the Lusat's increased FP cost is worth it for getting the highest sorcery scaling, which again, the damage of this scales directly off of that. So, very good. You find that in Celia after the Nox duo fight in the Rotted Lake area, so very cool. And those would be the 2 weapons for the run, but of course I will be using a Golden Bow Dagger as a swap option, as usual. Nothing new there. Also, the only other spell I'm really going to be using this run is Terra Magica, which increases your magic damage done by a lot. Yeah, 22.5%. While you're standing in a small circle. That's a bit restrictive, so I'm only going to use it on a couple boss fights in the DLC, I think, but it does make a difference, so, yeah. Now, as for talismans, it's fairly straightforward. Magic Scorpion Charm, magic damage increased by 12%. Forgot to mention that, but Carian Slicer is pure magic damage, so, yeah, very big no-brainer there. Then, Graven Mass Talisman increases potency of sorceries by 8%. You find that in Albanor of Rise in the Consecrated Snowfield, so it's kind of late. I will need a summon for that, by the way, but, you know, we'll talk about that when we get there. Graven School Talisman raises potency of sorceries by 4%, so it stacks with this one, obviously, so combined with 12%. You find that at Rhea Lucaria in the Debate Parlor. Honestly, I don't know where, but we'll figure that out when we get there. As for the last talisman, it's up to you. I'm probably going to go for a defensive option. I'm not quite sure which one yet, but we'll see. Any of the elemental ones works fine. For the cracked, or the crystal tiers, magic shrouding, obviously 20% increased. Magic damage, no brainer. The second one's up to you. I'm probably going to go with Opaline because it is just overall always good. So, and I do get hit a lot still in this game, especially to like Radon. So that's how it is. Armor doesn't matter, but I will be using the Queen's Crescent Crown helmet for extra 3 intellect. Or intelligence, sorry, this is not WoW. But 3 intelligence. It's free, so why not? All you gotta do is kill Renala, which is like super, super simple. And as for classes, I will be running with Astrologer because it starts with the highest intelligence, and the strength and dexterity are appropriately low, which we're not going to need either of those this run, so yeah. That was a lot of explanation, but essentially press R1 with Carian Slicer and watch things melt. That's the build. Nice and simple. Let's get into the game now. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. New game. Okay. I do have to delete my other stuff. Don't worry, I have all these saves backed up, so I'm not just deleting all my progress for no reason. Memory lane, going down all these characters. Except Bear Witness. Screw the Grafted Dragon. Kick. Okay. Just a disclaimer as well. There is a ton of stuff to... Actually, no, hold on. I'm gonna call this Ronnie Simp. We're gonna make him blue. I'll talk about it in a second. I want to actually do some customization here. Tailed appearance. Let's make him blue. In honor of Ronnie. For all the simps out there. What shade of blue? Yeah, that's a good blue, right? Now, what about the hair, though? Oh, it didn't save. Cool. There you go. Gotta go with Fashion Souls, am I right? Yeah, blue hair as well. Oh, let's make a different shade of blue. Make it like cyan. There you go. I won't do any more customization, but that's good enough. Hoggers. I'm not a Ronnie Sim, by the way. I swear. Keck W. But yeah, just forewarning for those watching the VOD on YouTube. There's going to be a lot of collecting in day one. It's going to be mostly collecting. Like, there's so much stuff to collect. The flask stuff, the somber stones, all the different talismans, Carian stuff. So there's not going to be a lot of action today. But that's fine. We got to get it out of the way. I'd prefer to get it all out of the way in day one, of course. So I do plan to fight 1 Shard Bearer, maybe 2, and then Moog today. But we'll see what happens. I have 3 hours, so yeah. We'll just die to our homie here. So there's going to be a ton of collecting. There's going to be a collectathon day. I have been considering cutting that out of the YouTube VOD, like editing it out, but I think it's important to show that at least, because it is directly improving the power of my character. And I am doing things in between, unlike the DLC collecting the scat trees, where I'm just literally just doing that and not anything else. I am doing stuff in between, so I think it's fair game. But yeah, I will be doing a lot of collecting today. In fact, like, I think an hour and a half of collecting and riding combined, so just a forewarning. Just a forewarning. Let me make sure the audio is good as well. Stream's good, and yeah, recording's good as well. But Carian Slicer, if you're new to Magic, I would recommend thoroughly, because it is an extremely effective spell for how simple, like, it's simple to use, very cheap, very good damage, very, very good overall.
Oh. Come to the lab. Of course you unfold without guy. You are Lunny, are you familiar? You may all that. It will lead even if Grace to castle the home.
It's funny because I was considering like 5 different runs today. I could pull back the curtain a bit, I guess. I was considering the Wing Scythe, Blood Oath Incantations, Carian Slicer, the Great Epee, and what was the other one? The Lance, I think? So, I was considering all of those, but land on Carian Slicer today because I really wanted to get started on the spell builds, because this will be the first one. We'll get to all those later, though. They're all very cool options, for sure. I am going to be using Glintstone Pebble a tiny bit at the beginning, so hopefully that doesn't trigger anybody. But yeah. We also, I believe, will not need to go... We won't need to go kill the Knights Cavalry in Caelid or the Dragon this time, I don't think. So, that's good at least. We'll save a decent amount of time. We'll come back for them maybe at the end of today when we're decently leveled, but we don't have to do it immediately. We will need to collect 2 stone swords as well to get the Somber 7 later, which I think those should just be on my route. We also need to do what's-his-face's quest line. What's his name? Saluvis, yeah, Saluvis. Because we need to get the Magic Scorpion Charm. So we need to get some Starlight Shards, basically. Hold on. Let's get this going. I want to ride past this troll. Alright. Boom, Golden Seed. I forgot, it's been a while since I've done a non-New Game Plus run in this game, so I gotta recollect all those. I'll probably miss a few, but that's... I'll figure it out as I go. Alright, let's go get Golden Vow right now. We'll be using this staff for a while, because both of our actual staves are not for a long time. But that's okay. I mean, not long, but... first few hours, essentially. leveling plan is gonna be actually vigor for a while. I think we'll do like into 20 or 30, and then we'll do vigor. We're gonna use Godric's rune as well. We need to start getting used to that because it is min-max for DPS in most builds. Okay. There we go. There's Golden Vow. I actually forgot to get the thing in the camp at the beginning, but we can go back and get that. No worries. We need to get the whetstone to be able to put that on our dagger, I think. Hello? Don't need to bother with our boy Alexander this run. I wonder if we can kill the Nox Joe with an unupgraded staff, because then I can start upgrading Lusats immediately. I actually kind of suck against them, so I don't know, honestly. Like, fighting Nox enemies, I'm kind of bad. Straight up. Especially the whip one. I mean, the fist one's okay, but the whip one is like... I don't know why I struggle so much, but I do. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. Alright, let's get this grave area first. Cool. Now for this one. Boom, boom, boom. Guess we'll grab the cookbook as well, why not? Guess I want to throw some sleep pots at some chuds. It would be wise to do that on Nox, but I'll try not to. Let's kill Kenneth as well for an additional one. Honestly, can I kill him with this? Oh, heal him. I have to melee him. Don't have enough FP. If it is disqualifying for you, then too bad. Should. Ooh, nice rejection there, buddy. We just poke him down, I guess. Boom. Kick. That was actually the longest I've ever fought that guy. Unironically. Let's go to the church now. We could go to Dragon Barrow as well right now just to grab the golden siege. I guess we should do that, so let's go ahead. Sit down at this grace first, and then we'll go. It is worth killing all the Dragon Barrow chuds just later. We'll kill the gargoyle, the big dragon. I don't know if we'll fight the dragon on the bridge. It's kind of an annoying chud, but we'll see. We'll do 2 FP flasks for a long time. That should be enough. Physic, let's put this in. Okay. Let's just grab the golden seed and then promptly screw off from here. I guess we'll grab the grace though as well. Nice. There we go. We'll grab this grace down here for later. Then we'll go back on the route. We also don't need to go to the fort here immediately, so that's very nice. We can come back later to get the Halleck Tree piece. We could immediately, but I'd rather not.
Forgive me.
Oh, we're going to Round Table Hold, aren't we? What's up? Let's go. Take care of that. Dude, I just realized the Gideon fight's gonna be annoying again. Just like with the perfume run. That's gonna be not fun. I don't want to think about that though. I don't want to think about that at all. Okay. Hopefully by the time we get there, we're just complete OP and we just kill him immediately, because he's gonna be an absolute pain to kill. So over here is one of the starlight shards we need for Saluvis. So we should go grab that. The next one, and hopefully only one, unless I mess up, is in right next to Carian Slicer itself, just to the south. So if I pick the wrong ash by accident, I'll have to pick up an extra starlight shard. And there is one in Carian Manor, so deal. I should have grabbed the map. What am I doing? I'm a mapaholic. I love to plug the maps, even though I don't need them to navigate anymore. I don't know. Call it a... I don't know what you'd call that, honestly. But a little bit of the TISM, a little bit of the OCD, one of the two. Forget where it is. The Astrolab with the thing on it. I guess I'll come back after going to Fort Hague. Figure it out, boys. We'll figure it out. I guess I'll do my flask as well. My flask of physique. green spills, whatever, but better than nothing. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, I was also considering night magic. That's right, the other one. Night Comet is the only like offensive spell I've actually used in this game. Casually, straight up. That's how little I use spells. Yeah, I think I missed where the Starlight Shard is, unless I'm just losing my mind and hallucinating where it is. But I'll go look again. Yeah, Night Comet is OP though, like for sure. The way the projectiles are in this game, most bosses, if you shoot projectile at them, they'll try to dodge out of it. But Night Comet's invisible. Like, all the night magic is invisible. That's their gimmick, so they don't dodge. So as long as you can create distance, you will kill every boss. Like, they will not dodge it. They might, like, accidentally do it in the course of another move, but they will not intentionally dodge. Ever. For Night Comet. Or the other one, Night Shard. So... see, like, that run is freaking super easy. But I decided to keep it simple this time and go for good old Carian Slicer. Especially since it's melee, so it's very familiar to me. Okay, where is the Starlight Shard? Hold on. Hold the phone, boys. 1 second. Let's take a look. I told you I have to look up stuff, but that's fine. There's one right there. Oh, are there actually two? I think we might be fine. There might be two where Carian Slicer is. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll gladly take that for sure. We might be fine, actually. We shall see. Let's grab the tool here before I forget, as well as the map. Boom. Excellent. Let's finish up Limgrave and go to Weeping Peninsula. Also, of course, Godfrey Bach, because he's the homie. Absolutely. You there?
Could you help us
What's
out?
up, Cully? We got cast on him. Likes that.
What you gonna do that for? Some you were just thank you. I was pushed and I ended up.
Good old Bach, dude.
This is all
Okay. There's a Knights Cavalry. Can we dodge him this time? I wonder. Ooh. We're good. Alright, we gotta get the Somber Stone here. Cool, didn't grab. Awesome. There we go. We'll grab the golden tender. We don't need the other one really, but I might go back and get it. The one that's at the very, very start. We'll use this one on Moog because using it on Moog gives you so many runes. It's freaking so good. Alright, so Carian Slicer and the 2 Starlight Shards we need are going to be just up ahead. That'll be very nice. Should be right up here, in fact. Let's see. Here's one. Alright, where's everything else? Is it in here? I'd be in this camp. Well, actually, no. It will be in Weeping, won't it? It'll be in Weeping, I think. It might be in this chest. Oh no. Oh. And those casters are giga annoying, aren't they? Come on now, buddy. Down here. You know, I'm just gonna go kill them. Just out of principle. There we go. I might be thinking of the other place in Weeping Peninsula, but we know where that is for sure. If that's the case. Oh no, Royal House Scroll. There we go. Boom. We turned that in and we could buy Carian Slicer. I guess we'll turn it into the turtle for funsies. Turn into Turtle Boy. Oh, there's the Great Epee, okay. That's why I was like, huh, this place seems super familiar. Yeah. So the other Starlight Shard is across the bridge. I think Carian Slicer is like 7k, right? We should have enough runes to cover that, though. Hopefully. This will be our last stone sword we need. Awesome. You know what? Let's go and grab that other Pickled Foulfoot after all. I mean, it is min-max to go grab that. So that would be worth a ton of runes for no effort at all, basically. Where is the Spirit Spring? I always forget. Let's be over here then. Frick. Oh, there it is. Yep. There it is. Just 1 second. We could actually give it to... Oh, it's only 1,500, actually. Okay. We can give it to Selin as well. We should probably go do that. So we don't have to risk dying going to good old Muriel the Turtle. Even though he's the homie, he's a boss, but we should prioritize getting our spell first. As long as we turn it into Selin immediately, and she doesn't make us do some errand. I don't remember her quest line too well. Besides the end, when she turns to a giant ball. Of course. Where's the way in here? Where is the way in? No stamina. Stamina's retching like it's Dark Souls 2 all over again. Yuck. Give me a second while I remember how to get in here. Unless it's next to the flower that I now cannot see because of all the particle effects. Oh no, it's right here, yeah, okay. Coolio, coolio. Oh, do I have to fight somebody to get in here? Technically, it would be wise to not do that. So that's a boss that I can kill with the Carian Slicer, technically. I want to minimize the bosses that I kill without the Carian Slicer, because it's a Carian Slicer run, so... Forgot there was a boss before her. Unless I'm completely misremembering where she is. So we'll just go to Turtle after all. We'll just play it safe in the swamp. We don't aggro frickin' Shrimpy. If we aggro one of them, then oh well. We'll figure it out. Let's go grab the Starlight Shard. I guess we could grab the Turtle Shield as well in case we somehow need that. But I doubt it. We might use it for Radon though to deal with the meteors. Alright, there should be a thing here. I don't think we need to go in the tower, although I could be mistaken. Boom, Starlight Shard, excellent. I'm too lazy, so I'm just gonna teleport back there. Let's grab the map. The map, the map, the map, the map, the map. Okie dokie. There we go. Wait, I was also thinking of Grafted Blade Greatsword as well. And the Runes Greatsword. I was thinking of a lot of different runs for today. But decide to deal with the magical stuff first. I would like to say we're done with Weeping Peninsula, or we're close, but that is a lie. We still have the other half of it. And then it'll be good. There are some graveyards we can visit in Caelid as well, but not quite sure if we should do that. We probably should. That's free runes, basically. But we should prioritize getting Carian Slicer first, I think. Which means going to the swamp and talking to Turtle Boy. Boom, Sacred Tier. Excellent. I might aggro those guys. Kind of annoying if we did. Let's go grab the lantern as well by the merchant here. I think I'm at the point where I don't need the lantern to navigate anywhere, but it definitely helps the VODs because going in pitch black and pixelating the video is not great. Not great at all. Freaking out. Back to the old Elden Ring. Hey Scary, how you doing? Trying something new-ish today. Like a Magicka build. How expensive is this? I always forget. It's like a couple thousand, right? Yeah, 1,800. Okay, that's super easy. That is super easy to hit. Let's just do this one. Boom, lantern, excellent. Let's bind that real quick. Okay, weird. Okay, I think we're mostly done here. So we gotta go over to Swampland now. How new we talking? I don't run magic in this game. I ran it once before, and it was a spell called Night Comet, so for me, it's brand new. Not to say it's hard or anything, because it really isn't. The spell's pretty good. It's known to be very reliable, so. Okay, let's just use all these now. Let's get our levels going, because we're going to need some vigor to survive the swamp, most likely, just in case a Shrimpo attacks. Gotta be careful with that. Seeing Elden Ring and then day one of the title? Yes, sir, dude. Day one, aka the run around and collect stuff day. Woo! Exciting. Magic Bill's gotta collect a ton of stuff too. It's freaking rough. Okay, we need to make sure we save enough runes to purchase the spell, because that would be embarrassing if I didn't. Raymond? Yo, dude. I should do a Raymond command. Do like a random, like, oh, you pinned, you got a turkey. You got 8 pins left. You got 2 pins left. First time player? Yeah. I used a Night Comet before, which is another really good spell, but that's it. That's how I beat the game in 2 hours using Night Comet. Freaking insanely OP, but that's like a noob spell, so. You know. Not that hard, honestly. Looks like the biggest noob spell in the game, besides like Comet Azure. Okay. Pulls up in a golf cart. Where you want to go, homie? And I remember him driving me around, dude, at COC. It was sick, dude. It was sick. Somewhere out there, he's bowling a perfect game right now. Raymond, that's a new one. Yeah, Raymond's a legend, for sure. Chad alt hate? That's, okay, that's not even true, dude. I talked to him the most out of all of you. It's funny, because, like, I'm pretty sure Shadow's the one who hated him, but Shadow hates everybody that we formerly knew, so nothing special there, I guess. Alright, Ligma of the Lakes. Let's go, dudes. Dodge to bowling? Yeah, so I could get my crown, my dude. Raymond was the homie. Yeah, he was. He still is, honestly. You know, just like Jesus. Less fake than that Shud Mondo. That Shud that asked us how you're doing. We didn't ask him. He asked us. Yeah, dude. First. Remember, we weren't like that. you weren't like that, quote unquote, with anybody, I get the feeling. You're like, well, except for Cody for a while, but we know how that story ends. I guess it's still going, technically. There's legal proceedings. Okay. Anyways. Alright, we gotta cross the swamp and hope we don't summon a lobster that will one-shot us. So I hope to frick that happens. Good content. I'll take the teleport to get the waypoint for Caria, or Ghetto Hogwarts, not Caria Manor. I would have dapped up Austin. That's crazy, dude. That's what's up. That's what's up, though. I think Dark and Austin would get along pretty well, actually. Birds of a feather, you know? Okay. I almost died there. I almost missed that, that would've been sad. Been like, how's Angie doing? Dude. That's good. That's crazy. Or should I ask Rico? Really? You would do that to him? I don't know about that one, dude. Okay, there's the Golden Sea. Where's the map at? It's nearby, right? Yeah. Raymond, Demondo, Cody, Austin, Rico. I think I'm missing a couple. It's a lot of different type of pogs. Yeah. Ghosts in the wind, basically. Hopefully Shout is a stream where everybody's there. Like, it's kind of like how Kai and all them would like hang out. But it's, instead of them, it's freaking Shadow with all like Raymond, Mondo, and all them. That'd be pretty sick. Be grateful, Scary. Hey, they're cool people, dude. Probably still are. Well, maybe not Cody, but that's all allegedly. Not proven. With all the celebs for fake hype. Yeah, that's cool. Actually, it's over here. Collectathon Part 1 is almost over. Thank Freck. We just gotta go to Caelid and grab the... what is it called? The frickin' grave sites. And I think we start killing Godric and all them. Someone's popularity means 0% to me. Always has, always will. That's good. That's a good mindset to have. Because people are under the impression, for some reason, that if you're popular, then automatically, I don't know, your opinion matters more, or you're more intelligent, or something like that. It's kind of like, you know, kind of retardo, to be honest, of an opinion. You think that? No cap? See, this is my stream, so I can say, I can finally speak openly. I can finally speak openly, dudes. If you put some kind of like special worth on popularity, then you're kind of a big dum-dum. Okay, in here is... What is in here? There's something important in here, but I don't think I can actually take it on yet, because I'm not... I don't have Carian Slash yet, and my health is kind of bad, so I'll come back later. Best part is... Oh, NPC energy, dude. Notice how Scar didn't mention Jesus? Dude, that's messed up, dude. That's messed up. Best part is you didn't really miss that one. Yeah, well. Jesus is the homie for sure. Upstanding citizen. No wonder Scary started talking like you. Bro's in here and copies you. What? That's how peeps be, and they're following a back them to the death with no proof. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could pop off right now. If you're like a simp, for example, and you back up somebody, like, no matter what, then you're also kind of retardo. Straight up. That goes, like, hand in hand, though. You know what I mean? Best one-time background character of all time, for sure. No? Jesus is not a background character. He's probably the MC in the Marvel universe, dude. That's how high profile he is. Okay, maybe that's a little... Like, asking him up a little bit too much. Okay, finally we can get Carian Slicer. We got it, boys. I want to go fight Margit right now, but we'll loot the graves first. Be the low-life scum and loot graves.
Do you know how it came? Well, that is a shatter. It is here by the match, and so the Oh, you are free. I would, sir, if you find, unless in which case.
Okay, give the Royal House scroll.
Heresy, all things.
Carian Slicer. Woo! Heck yeah. Okay. Let's go to Caelid for a little bit. He's like the Hawkeye spinoff, the one that doesn't exist. Hawkeye, dude. That's what's up. I totally forgot that. To me, Hawkeye is the generic NPC of the hero universe. I forget all about that freaking Judd. Straight up. Alright, we're gonna loot a couple grave sites and we're gonna go fight Margit and Godric. And then we'll be a Gucci. I also forgot to install Carian Slicer. Okay, I'll do that right up here. No powers, no cares. Does he not have any powers at all? Like, he has to be, right? Because he's a superhero. Even if it's something dumb, like dodging or something. Alright, let's, before I forget, let me put on frickin' Carian Slicer and get rid of everything else. Also get my flask up. Boom. There we go. Feels good, dudes. Heck yeah. So there's a minor grave site right here. Go grab. Now you can cut through here, but it's kind of risky, so I'm gonna go the normal route. As far as my knowledge goes, not very far. He's just the bow guy. That's what's up. Just a freaking bow, dude. Okay, so literally Iron Eye could swallow that chud. That's what's up, I guess. Frick yeah. I gotta be real careful. If I aggro the birds, then I'm pretty much cooked. Pretty accurate description of Jesus. As far as my knowledge of him, he was a guy in a picture. That is insane, dude. I'll never forget when we were looking through the yearbook and you're like, who's that? And I was like, yo. What's good? Hey, your mom, how you doing? How you doing? What type of picture are we talking? She was gonna be like, I don't remember. It was so generic. Okay, we'll loot this grave and then we're done. We could definitely fight Margit now. Let's see if I still remember all my tricks because I Dark Souls 2 brain rotted now. I thought there was a body as well somewhere that has some runes. I'll briefly look around. Like a Where's Waldo, and he's not Waldo, so you look past him. Huh. I knew that'd be something you'd say, dude. Always such a hater on him. I don't know why. Doing good. You beat Godskin Duo using Ornamental. Yo, Ornamental's awesome. That's good. Glad to hear it, dude. You use like multi-hits with that? Multi-talismans? I was thinking of doing a run with that a long time ago, but decided not to. Not yet, at least. They're definitely super fun, though, and pretty viable. The million stabs is, like, super cool. For sure. Okay, let's go fight Margit. As a kid, Where's Waldo is one of the books I'd be in line for in reading class. Yeah, I mean, for sure. It's like one of the cool books. Not a whole lot of reading, so high up there. Wing Sword, Axe Talisman, RST, Millicent's Prosthesis. Yeah, really good. Really good setup you got there, actually. That's what's up. If you killed the duo, then that's amazing. Oh, I forgot Golden Bow. Well, let me put that in real quick. A round table hold. Oh yeah, if you could like get your procs off with that, you will just murder everybody with Ornamental. Alright, Golden Vow. Oh, I didn't. I'm a mess. I didn't grab the dagger. That's over here for Golden Vow. Boom. You had to kill a ginger for the prosthesis. Hey, she seems kind of depressed. Yeah, you could say that. For sure. Put her out of her misery, basically. I'm sure being ginger is part of it. Just kidding, of course. Gingers have no souls. That automod idea. Oh my goodness. There you go. Okay. I guess both of our automods are freaking screwing up. Okay, Golden Vow. Sidearm, good buff to have, nice pre-buff. It's not as good as the actual incantation version, but it is nice. Sounds like my type. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up, Scary. Go get him. Okay, so I don't even have a talisman, do I, Keck? This is gonna be a hilarious boss battle, but hopefully we're fine. Alright, first time using Carian Slicer ever in this game. Let's go. Dokie. Ugh. Good hits, good hits. Alright, he's phasing now. No stamina. Doing pretty good so far. Yo. Thanks for the raid, Hisui. I appreciate that. That. Woo! Come here with your hammer, buddy. GG. Heck yeah. How was your stream, Missy? Let's do a shout out right now. Give me a second. There we go. 5 million rares. Raymond Fog, oh my goodness. I hope Shadow doesn't make that a thing. That was an okay market for me. Got hit a little too much for my liking, but we killed him, so that's what's up. Let's keep pumping up Vigor to 20. And then Intelligence to 20, I think. Then we'll do Vigor a little bit more beyond that. You're tired? You haven't slept in 15 hours? Dang. That's crazy. You might want to go to bed, dude. That's wild.
But of course.
Alright, am I gonna die to the freaking ballista? Let's see. On the other side, I don't want to go to Halictree. I feel so bad because I had to lead her on from Caelid all the way to Windmill. Yeah. That's the first time you can kill her, by the way. In the Windmill area. I also beat Moog today in 3 attempts. Fought before on a previous later on, but still messing me up consistently. The thing with Moog is that all of his attacks... So let me focus on this real quick. Hold on. 1 second. This part's really annoying. We gotta get the Godric side room as well. The thing with the Moog... Okay. Annoying little chud. The thing with Moog is that all of his attacks are like delayed, but they're delayed around the same time. So if you figure out that timing, it's very easy to kill him. I'm gonna kill him at the end of today, I think. Also, he has like this move where he pulls out his blood flame hand and then he swings his weapon. You could actually stand under him and hit him, and the weapon will miss you. So you could like just punish him, just do enormous damage. It's crazy, actually. Okay, we'll come back here later for Godric's Rune when we kill that Shud. Not gonna lie, I was so excited to use Reduvia. Very good. White's Mask, Lord of Blood's Exaltation. DTS sucks with a dagger on horseback. I ended up just giving up. Oh, Draconic? Yeah, the thing with Draconic is... So there's his shield side and his mace side. If you're on his mace side, he'll murder you, but you can actually stay on his shield side and be fine for a while. Should I kill this guy, actually? You can actually maneuver yourself to be on his shield side constantly, and then that nullifies almost all of his dangerous attacks. So that's how I always kill him. If you're on mace side, for sure, he'll just murder you. Like, he hits so hard, especially when he's, like, lightning empowered. But shield side makes it actually a manageable fight, and I kind of like that fight when you manage it properly. But for sure, when you're just on like the mace side, it's not fun. You just get completely wrecked. You're gonna try to sleep at least. I don't know how it'll work out. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hopefully it does, because that's crazy, dude. Remember when you stayed for like 20 plus hours? That was insane. I'm gonna be so mad if I lie down, I'm wide awake. That's the vibe, dude. That's how it is. With me, too. I always fight him on horseback. Reduvia is really short. Yeah, if you're going Reduvia, you especially have to fight him on the ground. I don't know how you manage to fight him on horseback. It seems like super annoying, but... Hey, you must like have some way of doing it. For sure. I should have probably put on another FP flask. But that's fine. I might run out of FP. If that happens, I'll just poke him with my sword. Yeah, just spam that, buddy. That's fine. Okay, phase 2. I'm just gonna let him phase. I mostly just attack him when he's charging at me when I get behind him. Okay, that makes sense. Not gonna lie, Moga's a really cool theme. Yeah, it's the best one in the game, IMO. That's my favorite fight for sure. Timing this one, so I'm just gonna get back. Okay. Should I try it? Nah. I'm a chud, dude. I'll wait. we need to do something about this damage, because it's pretty pitiful, to be honest. Boom, no damage. Nice, no damage. What level is my staff right now? It's 0. I haven't upgraded yet.
We'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Bathed in rays of gold. Alright. First shard bear down. So let's go get his rune right now as well, because that'll give us some damage and health. So, very good. Didn't know what sliced him. Oh my goodness. Really? I don't want to level up my staff if I can help it, because I'll get Lusats later, but I probably should. I can just buy the stuff from EG. I guess I should do that. Yeah, I guess I should not be a cheap chud. Just buy it. Okay. Those guys are behaving good. Yeah, okay, he's good. So we'll get it up to +3 for free. That should be enough. I could go super expensive and go for +4, but I don't know. I'm kind of a cheapo, so. I'm probably gonna need the damage though to kill the Nox duo for Lusats, so. I will put on another flask as well. Flask of Cerulean Tears. Should we glitch Loretta as well? We could glitch Loretta for some easy runes. A bit of unethical gameplay, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna hold on to these runes for now because I'm gonna have to purchase some sombers. Actually, I guess I could use the ones I have right now. So I can go get a +2 and a +3 and then use the runes later so I can get an earlier power spike. Guess that would make the most sense. Okay, let's go here. Actually, no, here would be better. We'll go to Albinus, get the Halictree Medallion half. We'll get the +2 Somber. And then we'll go up and visit EG. I almost aggroed the Rune Bear. That would have been really bad. That would have been super bad, actually. I have any more runes? I do. Okay, I'll use some of them right now. There should be a grace here. Yep. Okay, so there is a free +2 over there. I guess I should grab the Academy key right now, though, first. And grab the grace that's up there. Fine by me. Cool. We got a little bit of running around the swamp for a bit, but that's fine. We're almost done. There is a grave area nearby, I think, as well. Mm. Alright, let's go to EG. We won't buy anything from him, but we will grab the Grace for later, because we gotta go to Carian Manor eventually for Salubis' stuff. Okie dokie. Very nice. There he be. Very cool. Now, if we come down this way, we can grab a golden seed. Then we'll go visit Albinus and the boys down south. And I think we're done swamp running, thankfully. I'm gonna drag my heels on fighting Renala for a bit, because she is the most magic resistant boss in this game, and I'm gonna need upgrades to kill her, because she's just gonna have a ton of HP, and it's gonna be a crazy battle. So I'm gonna prioritize that. I might even fight the Nox duo first. To be honest, to get Lusat's. I might end up doing that. Do I have a rune arc as well? Not yet. Okay, I might buy one. Because Godric's rune will help out a lot. Kinda curious about that, actually. Alright, grab that. Alright, let's go south. I think I missed the graveyard, but it doesn't matter, to be honest. We'll be fine without it. Just some extra runes. Who cares? We can just kill bosses for those. Land Octopus. These guys are so annoying to fight. I'm wondering where I should honestly go next. Do I try to fight the Nox duo right now? That seems really early, but maybe. I can probably go get the Carian Glintstone staff first, so I can have an offhand. Honestly, maybe a main hand, straight up. Albanus is over there, but we need to come here first. To get the +2 Somber for free. There it is. Boom. Okay, so we got 1 and 2. 3 is in the academy, and 4 is... I don't actually remember what 4 is. Huh. But we don't need 4 for a while, so... 3 will be enough for sure to kill Nox Duo. I suck really badly at finding the Nox guys, though, so I'm gonna get hit a ton. I might even keep my shield for that reason, just for that fight. Especially the whip Nox. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's just so hard for me to fight the freaking whip one. Alright, let's put on Godric's Great Rune, although I don't have a Rune Arc for it yet. But we may as well put it on. Boom. There we go. Alright, Albinus. While that's happening, let me find where I get it at early Rune Arc. That's not something I've really thought of. Like, actively. Oh, there is one here, actually, but I have to aggro Omen Killer. Ooh, sus. Okay, well, let's try. Well, we don't need to fight him, we just need to get past him, but I think it's right there, actually. Okay. Not there. We have to go over here. Boom. Sick. So, cool. Let's go to the academy now. We'll pop the Rune Arc. I think we can grab the first talisman as well, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see, though. Good. Godric's Rune, really good early on. Super, super good. Let's grab the golden seed over here. And since I'm too lazy to ride back, I'll just warp back across the bridge. Boom. I'll keep an eye out for the talisman, but honestly, I don't remember where it is. I think it's right before Doggerino. The Red Wolf. Behind like an illusory wall or something, but... we'll see. Oops. He's in Dark Souls. Dark Souls moment right there. We're gonna push this guy out of the way. There we go. So here's where the Somber 3 is. It is right here. Next to the magic homeless guy. Here. It's close. No bad RNG on this. We gotta wait a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah, the +4's in front of Volcano Manor. That's right. Yeah, we'll be fine with +3 for a long time though, so that's fine. Okay, normally I'd warp away here, but if I'm not mistaken, the talisman is somewhere here. Although I could be wrong. It's not in that chest. Pretty sure. Actually, it's right here, isn't it? Yeah, for sure. Are there any enemies in here? New stone sword, that's cool. Comet. I'm pretty sure it's nearby here. Don't recall where though. Oh, it might be upstairs. Alright, where's the hidden wall here? Because there always is one. Or is it like behind that? It's like a little crawl space here, dude. So sus. Boom, Graven School Talisman. So that's 4% increased sorcery damage. Carian Slicer is obviously a sorcery, so very good. We'll be using that for pretty much the whole game. Oh, this is where this is. Okay. Well, kill all these and then just leave. Oh, cool. Infinite Dark Souls 2 combo there. That's what's up. Oh my gosh, pre-fire. Is he just sitting there, like, pre-firing me? What an annoying shot. Oh cool, this dude's coming now. Okay, okay. We could fight, I'm sure. Actually, no, I'm too lazy. Let me just save and quit. I looked in that hallway, I was like, nah, I'll just reset all their positions. I'll just reset their positions right now. Fine by me. Let's try to get the staff. If we can get the staff, then we for sure can kill a Nox duo. So it is just in the Carian study hall. So let's see if we can pull it off, boys. It's been a while since I've traversed this dungeon, the right side. Usually it's the upside down one for me, but figure it out, I guess. So right before the second left, I believe, is the way. Forget that guy. That guy's super annoying. It's not this. Oh no, it is. Sick. Okay. Cool. Carian Glintstone Staff. I'm going to use that as a main hand for now, but eventually it'll be demoted to offhand. So the thing with this staff is it boosts Carian Sword Sorceries, so that includes Carian Slicer, obviously, so that's a 15% boost for free. Very nice indeed. These guys aren't resetting. Okay, let me just save and quit. Now we can upgrade this to +3, and we might be able to fight the Nox duo right now. Maybe. It's a little bit sus, but we can try. If we're really scared, though, we can go get the Magic Scorpion Charm. But, I don't know. I think we'll be fine, right? I have to fight Enya, cool. I can't use this staff yet? Oh, I need one more int, okay. We'll stick to Straughters then. Okay, Enya, come on. Ooh, he has a wombo, okay. Gotta be a little careful of that. We do a running attack. That's probably gonna be the key to killing him. See, the problem with Carian Slicer is it does no stance damage. Well, not no, it does like 3. So, NPC battles are going to be kind of annoying, but that's okay. Oh, he has a wombo, too. Cool. That's fine, we can just turtle it out. There we go. We could put on his chest armor since it gives me a little bit of reg, I think. But I guess that's wise, huh? Go and do that. Yeah, let's just put it on. Can I put on the rest of his stuff and still be, like, medium load? That'd be pretty handy, actually. Yeah, heck yeah, dude. Awesome. Okay, let's level up so we can use the staff. And then we'll go Vigor again. Okay, cool.
Those are the find them well.
Let's upgrade. This uses regulars actually? That's even easier. Heck yeah. This only uses regulars. Carian, Glintstone. Yeah, just a free +2 then. Frick yeah. Okay, I'm a bit apprehensive about fighting the Nox boys right now, but we can try. Let's go grab the map first, though, because that's going to be pretty important for my peace of mind, if not my gameplay. We can go grab the other piece of the medallion as well. I wonder if I should put on, what's it called? The stat boosting one. In this build, because I can only use the vigor and endurance. I can't use the strength or dexterity, so I don't know if that's really worthwhile. It seems kind of mid. Nah, I bet it's not worthwhile. So we'll just grab the medallion half and leave. Then we'll go pick up some golden seeds. let's not get poisoned by bats. It hasn't happened on stream yet, but I'm sure it will one day, and I hope it's not today. Please no. Why do I have a debuff? Oops. I wonder if I'm missing something about the Aurora Remains armor. That's fine. Yeah, back here. We'll go visit Bradon's castle real quick. We're not gonna go in there yet. There's just some golden seeds we gotta collect. We're not gonna be doing Millicent this time. By the way, I mentioned this earlier, but multi-hit is a trap for this like build. Carian Slicer can proc multi-hits, but it has an accumuval that's like 4. It's super low, so it's not worth it, just not. So do not use multi-hit talismans with Carian Slicer. I've seen that floated around online a lot. It is a noob trap. Do not do that. Just stick to the sorcery boosting stuff, magic damage boosting stuff. And that is it. I wonder if I should keep on the original armor that I had, just for, like, looks maxing. And it's a little bit more challenging, but I don't want to die to Nox, like, at all. Nox is going to be pretty tough. Honestly, the Nox duo might be the hardest boss I fight today. Like, including Moog and all that. As dumb as that sounds. I don't know. It's possible. Oh, the bird saw me. Oh, we're in for a fun time here, boys. These guys, you cannot outrun them, so I'm just gonna have to kite them around for a bit. Okay. If I pull 2, it's even better. They do get stuck on cliffs, though, so I'm banking on that. Oh my goodness. These guys are so annoying, they qualify as DLC enemies. Imagine these guys, but every single enemy, and that's the DLC. Freaking annoying. Okay. Cool. Now, let's see. Where should we approach from here? I guess just here would be fine. Let me look up something real quick, though. I'll have some ASMR from Millicent. Okay. Sorry about that. I was just looking up the Roar main stuff. Okay, let's go this way. I'm going to try the Nox early, and if it's like impossible, then I'll come back, but we'll see. I honestly have no clue how much damage I'm going to be doing to it. So it's just a litmus test, basically. Oh, that was the NPC. I'm like, who's moaning? Yeah. You thought you had an extra tab open, didn't you, dude? You thought you were watching something else. Yeah. Okay, Nox Duo. I'd lie if I said I wasn't apprehensive. This is gonna be pretty hard, actually. Unless they have like no HP and I'm misremembering, but we'll figure it out. Sure will. I think there's a free Somber here, though, that I can grab. I may as well, right? Go over here somewhere. Sacred Ring of Light. Okay, it must be over here then. Somber 4. Here we go. So we actually, if we get the Lusats right here, we get a Somber 4 version of it immediately, which is amazing. Our damage is going to go through the roof if I can kill Nox Duo. But that's the problem. I am not good at fighting Nox enemies. They're super jumpy and annoying, so we'll figure it out, hopefully. And if not, we'll leave and come back. Like, no cap, I'd probably have an easier time fighting Moog right now than these guys. Which is hilarious. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I get a little more vigor. Oh, it's locked until I do the puzzle. I did not know that, actually. Okay, let's do the puzzle real quick. We gotta go collect the switches or whatever. Be like a Nintendo fan and grab all the switches. We have 7 flasks plus the physique, so hopefully that's enough. Did not get the swag jump. Bad omen. One more switch and we're good. What's this item? I forget. Is this just another butterfly? Oh, Cerulean Tear Scarab. Is that the one that gives you like minus resistances? It's so bad. It's so freaking bad. Don't use that. Unless you're challenge running. There we go. Now I can go fight him. Let's replenish our flask though, and then I have no idea how this is gonna go. No clue. So I think very badly, but we'll see. So the Golden Vow here. Should I kill the sickle one first? Oh, they have no health. Okay, I think we're fine. Jump attack! Ugh. The other one's screwing off, at least. If only the whips in this game were as cool as that one. They're not. Oh, you're just gonna play like that, okay. Boom, okay, we got one down. Yeah. Ooh, stun lock, stun lock, stun lock, stun lock! Ooh! Kill him. They must have no poison. I'm doing that with 3 stance damage. Okay. Okay, they were a lot easier, thankfully, than I thought. Nox flowing sword, very nice. Not using that right now though. Boom, Lusat. So that is the reason why I came here. So we can't use it yet. 52 int, that's a pretty steep amount. We could use it after today though, because Moog's gonna give us a ton. But actually, let's keep this on. Ooh, actually, hold on. I can put this on, can I? No, actually, no. What strength do I have? Yeah, 13. Okay, I can't. But yeah, we'll be able to use that by the end of today. That gives us a ton of damage. So, really looking forward to that. At this point, I think we can level up into a little bit more. We can go grab Rune Scarab now, probably, and not die. Although those guys are kind of annoying. Maybe we should just pump the brakes on that. I'm not sure though. We might be biting off a little bit more than we could chew by coming here, but we should be fine. It's going to be a slow and terrible boss fight, but the reward is well worth it. After that, I think I'm going to grab the smithing stone key, like the cave thing, so I can upgrade my staff to +6. And ideally, +6 is good enough for until I get Lusats. I sure hope so. They didn't kill not Rolana, but what's her name? Oh my goodness, what is it? Loretta, yeah. We can go kill Loretta as well. Okay, we did not get rotted. Very good. If we get rotted there, it's extremely bad. Alright, we gotta just not get grabbed. Or we're cooked, basically. Oops, put off Golden Vow Dagger. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be an annoying fight. I can already tell. enough. Okay, I can't have one behind me. Yeah, they cover each other's attacks. It's gonna take a while. Whittle this one down. Luckily, that one did not buff this one. Come over here, buddy. I can't really attack the Halo Scythe one because it just spazzes out, so I gotta just kill the melee one first. Oh, wombo, wombo, wombo. Okay, that was close. Oof. That was crazy. Good, we got that. Almost. Oh, I see healing. Okay, I just gotta attack right now. There we go. Good. Okay, this one spams. We gotta be super careful. Oh, you yield punish? Okay. Excellent, excellent. One more. Boom. You can actually equip this like immediately before you get the runes to get the bonus, I think. Boom. There we go. Heck yeah. Rune Scarab, or Gold Scarab, I always call it Rune Scarab because that's what it is, basically. Gives you more runes on every kill, works on bosses, really good. So, highly recommend. We should probably kill Loretta right now. So, I guess that's the next thing on the agenda. Because by killing Loretta, we can get the Magic Scorpion Charm, because we're pretty much almost done with Sloop's questline automatically. And then we have the best talisman in the game for us, so highly worthwhile, for sure. I wonder when I should attack Moog. I'm tempted to go more Vigor, honestly. But I really want to use Lusat, so I'm torn. However, if I go high enough Vigor, I can kill Moog and then put the rest of my points into Int, so that's probably what I'm going to do. If I do 35 Vigor, then I have 40 with a Godric rune, which means, like, that's enough, I think, for Moog. So that's probably what I should end up doing. I can also get 3 intellect by killing Renala and wearing her helmet, so that's pretty good as well. So it's basically plus 8 from consumable items and equipment. So if Lusat's requires 54, then I need 46 for buffs to use it. I think with Moog's death, I'll be able to do that. For sure. Let's grab the Grace up here and then go grab the smithing stone thing. So we can upgrade our weapon to +6 without any effort at all. And if we absolutely have to, we can upgrade to +12 as well by going to the other place, but I doubt it. I doubt we'll need to do, like, that much insanity. I guess I can show off the Loretta bug while we're here. There's a way to easily cheese this boss, and I don't really feel bad because you fight the real Loretta later on anyway, so I don't really care, but I could just show it off. Funsies. This isn't a hard fight anyways, but... Oh my goodness. Let's reset these guys. I got snagged on the freaking stairs. Annoying. Annoying RNG. There we go. I don't know why that healed me. That's weird. I got my health back. Whatever. Yep, annoying NPC. Okay, so if you want to ever cheese the Ghost Loretta, here's what you do. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. I'm actually going to put on Golden Bow in case she hits me. So you spawn her in. You come over here. You come right here, and you save and exit. And for some reason, this spot does not put you out of the boss room. So, normally when you save inside of a boss room, you get warped to the outside, but not with this spot, so this is what happens. She just stands right there. Cool, dude. That's been an unethical gameplay, but... Again, we're gonna fight her real, harder version later on, so I don't feel bad. Okay. We have all our equipment on, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. Super hard boss. Really hard. Well, actually, Stan's broke her. That's crazy. Super difficult. Dang, I'm still sweating. Still sweating by how hard that was. Frick. Okay. Yeah, let's pump Vigor so we can actually fight Moog and not, like, get destroyed. Because Moog himself is going to give, like, 500,000 runes, so I can just put those in a intellect. Or intelligence, sorry, I keep calling it freaking intellect, but you know why. You know why that is. Normally I just talk to Ronnie up here, but we're also going to talk to Saluvis and do his quest line. Because we need to do that to get the Magic Scorpion Charm, which is the best talisman in the game for us, so... That is what's up. We already have the Starlight Shards, though, so it doesn't matter. We just need to go get the Amber one in Altus Plateau, which is at the beginning, so it doesn't matter. It's super easy. Okay.
Thou must have, though I have no intriguing. Wilt thou? I am the that I might well. I
Serve Ronnie the Witch like a good simp does. Okay, let's go talk to our squad members down here. Yeah, I guess I should upgrade the Carian staff to +12 before we fight Moog. So we need to go to the 2 caves and take care of that. It's not that hard, though.
pleasure, Carian. I'm told I will. Together.
Together for Lady Rani. Yes, sir, E.G. Yes, sir.
Name's Blood. Glad to have you. Well, I'm situated in the Eternal City. I'm planning to go see if I can.
I don't know what since I asked. I come and pay me should you. If it were up to but who? I come and pay me
Okay.
should you. If it were
So I think we gotta talk to him now. I don't know if we have to go to his secret lab first, or if we even can. We'll go talk to him first, then go to his secret lab, and then talk to him again. The last major collectathon zone is Altus Plateau, which is right after this, so I'll take care of that, and then for the rest of the run, the collectathon is pretty much over. It's just like a couple things on the road here and there that we need to pick up.
perhaps I'd like you to even you.
Yeah, we'll accept the task.
I expect. The only thing are we? I have enough.
So, is she in Round Table Hold already, or do we need to talk to her before Godric's Arena? I don't recall. Or is she, like, depressed in front of Albanoric Village, actually? She might be that. We gotta go, like, manage her and get her to drink poison, so...
Oh, your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness.
Yeah, she might be in front of Albanoric Land. Let's just take a quick look. If she's not there either, she's in front of Godric's Arena. But I think because we killed Godric, she won't be there. But we'll see. That does mean we gotta kill Omen Killer finally, but it should be fine. Shouldn't die, hopefully. Yeah, maybe she is in front of Godric's freaking zone. This guy aggroed me. Oh, poor little chud. Poor little chud. Let's see. Let's see if she indeedly is there. She moves around the most out of like any NPC, besides like Millicent, so it's hard to keep track of her sometimes. Oh, it's this Golden Seed. I forgot about this Golden Seed kick. Good thing I came back. There we go. You know where she is? Okay. If she's not here either, then she's in her other spot in Round Table. She's so jittery, she just goes everywhere. Okay. Where's Nefeli? Instead of where's Waldo, it's freaking where's Nefeli over here. She's not here either? Okay, that's strange. Oh, hold the phone right now. There's some funny business going on. So she's in her 5th spot? Okay, cool, dude. Or do we need to talk to her uncle, I guess? Her adoptive father.
It is said. Allow you, a house can then be up.
Alright, let's give one more look around. The alternative is poisoning... Yeah, there we go. We had to talk to her father.
I've not seen you. I am here by
The alternative is poisoning... What's-his-face? Dung Eater instead, but he's like so far away.
Is that some kind of one that affects the... If it's what I think, I am a warrior. I need no...
Yeah, you can't give it to her yet.
Isabel, I'll see you again.
But now she should be in the Albinorg village.
I don't believe I'm known as
Okay, D. I don't care about you, my dude. Sorry. Sorry, D. Okay. So she should be here now. She'll ask us to kill Omen Killer. Then we kill Omen Killer. Then she'll be depressed. And then we give the potion. And then she dies. Or I guess turns into a puppet. Yeah.
Farewell. I witnessed the oppression of our waking. Put under the justice to the let the scar. Put under the justice to
There we
the
go.
scars.
Omen Killer is going to be kind of annoying because he doesn't stagger easily, but we should be able to just out-heal him. So that's going to be the plan. Come this way so we kill the dog so he doesn't attack during the boss fight. They can do that and it's really annoying. Okay. Come on, Omen Killer. I don't remember his moves at all. Apparently he has that attack. I think if you stay under him there, you can avoid all damage. I need to regenerate my stamina. Okay. Ooh, delayed hitbox, okay. I was hoping he'd actually fall up. There we go, easy peasy. Let's go talk to her again. You get a really dumb talisman for that. Is that the headshot one? Yeah, reduces the damage and impact of headshots. Holy cow. Whoever designed that talisman got headshot in real life. Crazy. I'm just playing, of course. It's probably good in PvP against great bows, but not in PvE like at all.
Put this time under the justice to let the scar.
Okay. She should be depressed now. Let's verify that.
Oh, your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness.
Yeah, she is. I don't think I can give her the potion yet, though.
Please.
I think we gotta talk to Gideon again, who's at his desk job now, and then we come back to her. We can also talk to Two Fingers while we're here, so we can start Var's questline. Actually, wait, why can't we go in there yet? Is Gideon still out here? Frick? We have to talk to Two Fingers.
Are you trying to let
Great anchor until it was tragic across the far.
You can tell I don't do this questline very often. Okay, let's see. Check something out real quick. Okay. There we go. For some reason, talking to that NPC across the hall opens this door. Don't ask.
As a tarnished, I am you now belong. You'll be then as you're the inheritors, we of the Godric the General, the greater Morgoth, and he'll still be
Fellies despair.
indeed. So I had honestly determined. I suspect Dorset.
I could show him the potion, I guess.
Is that polity seller? Oh, at the round table. But,
herself. Certainly more.
Okay, I think now we can poison her. Let's see.
Oh, your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long, God.
Ah, you, please. It's pathetic, Anne. So you know for indulged father, I would have done, and yet I betrayed.
Yep, you betrayed him.
Where is the judge? He once told me he would never. Was he simply? No, how could I? Father has, and now medicine is.
Boom! There we go. GG. Bye, Nefeli. Bye. So now we gotta purchase a puppet from our boy Saluvis, which means we have to go to a secret lab. And then get the Amber Starlight from him, and then we're done.
It's very, very.
Or get it for him, not from him. Okay, I think she's dead now. That's what's up. Okay. Alright, Saluvis, we did it. Did your dirty work. How many flashes do you have? 10? Okay. So if we can get 12, that'd be really good. We can get 11 for sure in Altus. We might be able to get 12. Though. There are a lot of golden seeds, so would be pretty handy.
Ah, well done.
Ah!
I doubt if you would. You wish to be well.
Okay. Now he's pleased with us. We gotta go find his secret lab and mess with his puppets by touching everything. It should be not in this building, I think. It's in this building here. Cool. You come touch this. And now I think he's gonna be annoyed. We might have to go sit at a grace though, so let me just teleport again. I know it can be finicky at times. Okay. Now he should be amused. Luckily, this is the only NPC questline I have to do in the entire game besides the Letta stuff in the DLC, but obviously you're gonna want to do that for sure, or you get cooked. By the way, that NPC fight's gonna suck, even if it's just a 2v1, because I can't stagger Dane, so he's just gonna punch me over and over again. That's gonna be rough.
Begging for an you break your fish fine and well. You trick, I believe that you yearn. Well, but perhaps now.
So I think I need the Jar White puppet, but I am gonna look this up because if I make the wrong choice, I have to go get another Starlight Shard, and that's not good. So. Yeah, I need the Jar White puppet. Yeah, okay, good.
Begging for an
Now I think we gotta go back and reset again. I know it's freaking weird. They were a bit finicky with some of the quest lines, for sure. We might even need to reset a second time, as funny as that sounds. But let's check his dialogue. It's just like the Fia stuff for summoning Vorticex later on.
How's the thing of it?
Yeah, you do. Kick.
The remains.
See how random that is? You have to come back, talk to him for that one line dialogue, and then reset again. KW. I don't know how people were supposed to figure this out, to be honest. For the first time. Okay, now we should inquire about another puppet. I do have the 2 Starlight Shards, so we're good.
Begging for an
There we go.
Quite the but I'm afraid I can. Oh dear. Why don't if you the soul of it and once? Oh yes.
So now we gotta purchase a second puppet. That's Finger Maiden. Boom.
Your proof. I've not. Begging for the remain. Perhaps it will prove which I apply to. You're just like then. I'd rather with that and even a dip. Procure rather.
Okay. We can finally move on with the quest line. So we got to get the Amber Starlight Shard, which is in Altus Plateau. That's the next area. Let's go there right now. Now in Altus Plateau, there's a lot of golden seeds to get, so I'm just going to go ahead and get them. With the exception of the one that is guarded by the tree spirit. I guess we could get these smithing stones and try to get that one, but that'd be kind of rough, to be honest. So I don't know if that's wise or not to do that. If we had a plus 12 weapon, we should be able to handle that guy pretty easily. I guess it would be a good idea to go grab that. Fine by me. Boom, Sacred Tier Poggers. So the cave for that is right here. So let's go this way. And we have to kill one of the most intimidating bosses in the game in the cave. A single misbegotten. So hard. So difficult. Can't go down there. Oh, actually, yeah, I can go over here. Morn Tunnel. Alright. This is a fairly quick cave, so it shouldn't be too bad. There are a couple freebie smithing stones to pick up along the way, too, so nice little bonus. I don't know if they're all +1s or there's like a +2 as well. But we'll see. That's the correct way to go. Let me just get the freebies first, though. Yeah, let's grab this one right now. Boom, that's good enough. Alright. There's one right here, right? Excellent, excellent. Boom, that's all the plus ones we need. So now we just need to buy the plus twos, which is pretty easy. And then we get a plus 6 weapon. And then if we really need to, we can get a plus 12 by going to a similar cave, but the thing's at the start, so we don't even need to clean the entire cave out. We'll see, though. Super hard boss. Really difficult. Crazy hard. Yeah, there we go. Rusted anchor, boys. Heck yeah. So, look at where the smithing... What's it called? Smithing stone bell bearing? That's like a 2-hour fight for dark, yeah, for sure, actually. Like, crazy hard. Actually, the other ones in Ray Lucaria Tunnel, I kind of want to do that. Because flying Crystallians are annoying. Like, unironically, super annoying enemies to fight. Can I get away with killing Moog with a plus, like, 4 weapon? That's pushing it. That is pushing it pretty hard, to be honest. I don't know. We could try. We could try, though. Because I'm just too lazy to go pick up the freaking other stone. Because you have to fight Crystallians, which is not fun with this weapon. Crystallians want strike damage or stance damage, and this is neither, so... The Crystallian fight would take like 10 minutes of me just poking at it, so... I can try to get it with a plus 4 out of 25 upgrades, just a plus 4. Man, my damage is gonna be so bad, but... I am good at fighting Moog, so... Here's the plan. We're going to do the collectathon for Altus Plateau, so we get as many flasks as possible. And we'll give Moog a shot. Actually, we need to go start White Mask questline, don't we? And then we'll do that concurrently with the collectathon, because it's also an Altus Plateau, so... That is pushing it, though, because I might just run out of FP, but we'll see, I guess. Definitely grabbing the Magic Scorpion Charm before that, though. We need as much damage as we can get. Oh, show. Okay.
You claim what?
Ah! Okay.
My dad, words of truly, I believe, even worse. That's the part. Oh.
Okay, so now we gotta kill an NPC in Altus. That's actually gonna be a pretty hard fight as well, because this weapon is not really suited for NPC fights, as we saw earlier in the round table hold, so that's gonna be rough, but we'll figure it out. But we could also grab the We should grab that too. There's the magic tier stone, or crystal tier, which gives us 20% more damage in our fat flask of physique. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. So that's another huge upgrade. We should do that. For sure. We gotta go down there. Needless to say, there's not gonna be a knee heel skip for this time because I have no freaking. I have no damage, but we'll just fight him the long way, I guess. Fine by me. Those archers are super annoying, but we'll just tank through it. Oh, golly. Ooh. Yeah. Got a fat arrow sticking through my chest. That's what's up. Let's get rid of that. Heal up. There we go. Okay. We should probably smoke Rolana's boots as well, or Renala, sorry, this isn't the DLC. So we can grab the helmet that gives us more intelligence. So that'll be a little bit extra damage as well. It looks really stupid, but it is min-max, so definitely will be grabbing that. I'll grab this to Grace as well. In case things go sideways. Renala is going to be pretty annoying because she is Giga Magic resistant, so I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest, but she's pretty easy, so hopefully I don't get completely cooked, but we'll see. Oh, these guys have hyper armor. Oh boy. Time to take a bunch of damage for no reason. Woo. Second one. Ooh. Annoying Shed. At least my flash restores a lot. Yep. Just tank through the hyper armor. Okay, can I golden vow with this? Or is that not... Okay, good, I can. I had enough FP. Excellent. Julio. You should. Okay. Fine. There we go. Enemy felled, and then we get the best crystal tier for us. The Magic Shrouding Crack tier. So for 3 minutes... I get 20% more damage for like all magic sources, aka Carian Slicer. So really good, really good, of course. I should probably level up some more vigor. You need a certain amount of vigor to not die at a Moog. So there we go. At this point, we can probably kill Renala. I can try at least. Give it the good old college try. I should probably do the collectathon in Altus first, though. Just to make sure I'm as well prepared as I can. Because, again, she has, like, 60 or 80 magic rest. So I'm going to be doing chip damage. So I need to survive for a long time. Nice radius there. Let's see, how many golden seeds do I have? I bet I have like 0 right now, right? If the count is accurate. Yeah, I think we have 0. So we would need 6, I think, to get the 2 extra flasks. Maybe 7, though. Not quite sure. We can try to kill the tree spirit, I guess. Because then there's 3 right there, and then a couple more along the way. Grand Lift of Dectus. Excellent. So the plan right now is do the mini collectathon here. I think we'll go ahead and kill Renala just to get the hat from her for more intelligence. Then we'll fight Moog. And that'll be it. And I don't know if we're going to kill Moog because he is freaking... You are not supposed to fight him with a +4 staff. I'll tell you that much. Out of 25, you probably want at least 12. But I am good at fighting Moog. Moog's one of my cleanest fights, so hopefully that will carry me through, because I'm gonna need it, straight up. Okay, there's 1 golden seed. Where is the grace here? It should be like right over here. But yeah, also before I forget, let me bind the gold pickle Foulfoot so I can use it during his boss fight to get a billion runes. What level am I as well? 34. That's pretty low for him, but all you gotta do is survive, like, getting 1 shots and survive the knee heal. Let's go this way first. Also, gotta survive getting, if you can, like, get enough HP to survive 2-shot as well, then, like, he'll die, for sure, he will, but that's gonna be a tall ask this early on. How do you get up here, actually? I forget. Is there a path over here? There sure is. Okay. Let's see if we can kill Magnus first. We gotta be a little careful because during his invasion, the Rune of Godric is actually disabled, so we're gonna have less HP. I might actually switch up my flasks again to ensure I have more HP flasks, because it does lower the amount when you fight him. So let's go this way. Magnus is pretty darn difficult, so hopefully I don't get annihilated by Lion's Claw. Keck W. Alright, 2 FP flash should be enough. We're gonna need a lot of HP flash for him, I'll tell you that much. Magnus is a beast. I don't think I can even Golden Vow ahead of time. I'm gonna have to like run around and do like cheesy stuff. I guess I can though. Dokie. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run around the corner immediately and use Golden Vow. And hopefully he'll let me use it. He runs right at you at the beginning, as you can see. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Very good. Use this. Alright, here comes the battle. Okay, don't get hit by Lion's Claw. Oh, I'm fat rolling now. Okay, I'm gonna equip that. I can peck him down. If I need to, I can peck him down. Get up here, buddy. It's close. Oh. Oh, where am I? Ooh. On the edge of the arena. Dick. Oh, you should. Okay. You read me there. Okay. Boom, got him. Excellent. Okay. That was pretty darn difficult, but we got him. So we're good. We can put on our mask again, because we have the Godric rune, so we won't be fat rolling. Let's go collect some golden seeds. Okay, so there's one in these woods. There's one past the catapults. Then there's a sacred tier past the catapults, and then we could warp to the other side. That's the northern part of the level done. Then we have the eastern part, and then we're donezo's. I'm feeling confident, so I think we can indeed fight the tree spirit, but we'll see for sure. Ideally, I think I'm gonna go with 8 healing flasks and 4 FP flasks. I think that's what we're gonna do. For Moog. I guess we'll see, though. Okay. Good, okay, nice, nice. We'll grab the sacred tier over here. We'll also kill Renala first for the hat, like I was talking about, the dumb frickin' crescent hat that looks really stupid, but it gives you 3 intelligence, so I'm all about that. But that'll be fairly quick, hopefully. Obviously, we're going to do very little damage because of the resistances, but again, she's not that hard. So I don't think it'll be a huge problem. It would be funny if I died, though. If I died to freaking Renala. That has not happened ever, actually. So that'd be kind of cool, I guess. Okay, free runes, poggers. Alright, there we go. That half of the level done. Let's go to the eastern half. We could fight Ghetto Margit as well. For extra runes, I guess. He's kind of a free fight. So the Amber Starlight that I need should be like right here, right? Yeah. For Salubis' quest line. After that, we got our Bis Talisman, so very, very useful indeed. There we go. We'll pick that up after we enter the Great Gate, past the Tree Sentinels. I can probably kill Draconic as well, but I'll just save that for next time, because we don't need to enter the city yet. But Draconic should be able to die very easily with Carian Slicer. I do have the HP to survive, I think, all of his attacks, except the, like, Super Slam. But that one's easy to dodge. So it's not a big deal. The enemy that Dark died in the DLC. Right here. Okay. Okay, let's go talk to Salubis for the last time and get our best talisman. So much stuff to collect in this run, it's crazy. That's just spellcaster builds, though, in a nutshell. But we're almost done, thankfully, with the predominant amount of collecting. After Altus Plateau, the rest of the pickups are mostly on the way, so... that'll be fine and dandy. There's the Volcano Manor Somber Stones, but that's mostly on the way of Rykard as well, with the exception of the Stone Sword one, but that's super easy.
Begging for where the bliss. Goodness to think,
My, oh my.
Please.
Boom, Magic Scorpion Charm. So, this gives you 12% increased magic damage, but lowers your damage, increases your damage taken by 10%, basically. So, that is a good trade-off, however. Very good, because I do pure magic damage, so I will happily deal with that. Alright, let's kill the Tree Spirit now, for an extra Golden Seed. He's down here. Okay. Grab a Golden Vow. We bought this. Yeah, we should be able to hit him on his entrance animation once he lands. I can't. It does have a hitbox though. Boom, there we go. Okay. I didn't switch my flash back. That could be problematic. I might just run out of FP, but we'll see. No stagger in sight. That's how bad the standard damage is on this. Okay. Alright, GG. We can swap in the Gold Scare right after killing to get extra runes. Highly recommend. Boom. There we go. Let's kill Margit as well. I mean, it's just free runes, so may as well do that, right? We will not be finding the gargoyle, though. I mean, we probably can, but they're not like giga resistant to magic. But, nah. Pass on that. Okay, I think that's all the golden seeds. If I'm not mistaken, that are here. Alright, where is he? He should spawn, right? It's just pre-buff right now. There we go. Annoying Chud. Okay. Fine. Oh. I got fall damage to there. That's what's up. Alright, he's phasing. Good. Oh, now he's phasing. Okay. Okay, I got the worst combo. Cool. Okay. Getting zoned by Margit, that's what's up, I guess. Why are we fighting like this freaking cave, dude? There's a crater, I mean. Annoying. It's fine. Oh, hold on, he's trying to wombo. Always womboing at 1 health, these bosses. He's respawning over there. Oh, look at him. Aww. Think you can get me, buddy? Kick. Boom, free 20k from that. Okay, let's do Renala. Let's just get it over with. Okay. Sick, we got all the flash that we want. So, for now, I think 8-4 is good. And I still have an extra technically because my Flask of Physique heals as well. And I am going to save that for the Moog fight for that reason. She's not here. We're going to go to Schoolhouse Classroom. So I got to fight Doggo first, but that should be fairly easy. We'll also level up some HP. Good. We should be able to get to 35 before Moog. Fine by me. Which means 40 with the Godric stuff. Alright, Doggo's gonna be kind of annoying, but we should be able to kill, so hopefully that's the case. Oh, starting out with that. Okay, cool, dude. Yep. Oh, he delayed. Okay. Probably heal. Yeah. There we go. GG. Okay. Cool. We'll skip the Carian Knight. That is right underneath. What's her face? But we'll fight Renala proper, so yeah. I think I'm gonna stay at 35 vigor for a while. I'm just gonna pump intelligence now to focus on damage and getting Lusat's staff equipped. Oh, I forgot a golden seed. Keck. Okay, I need to remember to get the golden seed here. There's one like in the courtyard down there. I gotta remember. So we come over here, save and quit to reset his aggro, and then Renala time. Okay. This fight's gonna take an eternity because she is Giga Magic resistant, but hopefully I have enough flasks to freaking do that. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll see. If I don't, then I'll like save and quit and then come back with like 6 or something. I don't know. Actually, can I stomp on these guys to break it so I can conserve FP? That's how desperate I am. No, I don't think so. I don't even one-shot them, dude. That's how sad this is. Luckily, once I get all my gear later on, I will be able to do good damage, but that's not a thing yet. Oh golly, look at that. Okay, this ain't gonna work, boys. This ain't gonna work. Okay. Well, Moog it is then. That is not gonna work. That amount of damage? No, sorry. She has 2 phases, by the way, so yeah, I'm gonna need to come back for her, like, way later. At least now we can go get that golden seed, though. That's real sad when Moog is gonna take more damage than her. And Moog is meant to be fought like 100 levels from now. Okay. We could fight Radon, probably. It'd be fine. That's not here, actually. Should we go kill Radon to get some extra runes? Probably, right? That would be sensible, so... I think so. Radon Moog? That sound like a good plan? Oh my gosh, this one aggro too? Okay. I know I'm abusing the save quit cheese a lot, but like, I promise it's worth it. We can also do the Knights Cavalry cheese now, I think. To get some extra runes. We could do that as well. By that, I mean you come over here. Yeah, we could probably do that. It'd be fine. The time has come to do Knights Cavalry cheese. Sign me up. So there's a way you could kill this high-level Knights Cavalry without even attacking. So I could probably kill it with attacking with this HP, but I'll just do the cheese anyway. It's faster usually and safer. So equip the gold scarab ahead of time. Pass the time to nighttime. Let's see if we get this first try. That'd be pretty cool. I guess I'll golden vow for safety and for memes. Why not? There we go. So there's a way to bait him off the cliff. Essentially. There we go, okay. Boom. Second try, pretty good. Excellent. And you get 65k runes for free there, which is pretty awesome. Alright, let's go fight Radon now. So, Vigor, 35, very good. It's actually 40 because I have the rune on. So we're going to do Intelligence now. Radon's pretty easy. We shouldn't have a problem. Once Radon's dead, we'll go for Moog, and then it's GG. It's funny that we have to save Renala for so late in the game because she has like giga high magic res. But fine by me, I guess. Any sane person would just switch to like a different weapon, but I'm gonna try to kill every boss with Carian Slicer, so I'll just come back like way later. Oh yeah, except for obviously Rykar. We gotta use Silvernar for Rykar, but everybody knows that. Ready as I'll ever be.
But now.
We should be able to kill what's his face, freaking Radon first try here. No problemo. Oh, that hit me. That's kind of weird. That's not supposed to hit. Well, hit my horse, technically. Don't use your arrow ring. Oh my goodness. Come on now. Put it away. There we go. Spam each other, huh? He's leaving. Oh, that is a hitbox. That's crazy. Did not know that. We're gonna need to deal with the meteors once. By the nature of us not doing a lot of damage, but that should be fine. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Oops. Easy peasy. Oh, I had the wrong thing on. Kick. Okay, well that's why I was doing so little damage. Okay. Log in. Okay. With Radon dead, we can get some more points in intelligence, and we could give Moog a real try. We gotta go kill the maiden first, but then we can give Moog a real try. Man, that's gonna be a long boss battle, though, for sure. Yeah, we're gonna go fully into intelligence for that, because 40 vigor is a good soft cap to have. Okay, now let's talk to White Mask. Get his opinion on things. I guess if we really want to, we get the other +3 int helmet right now, but whatever. You know? It's kind of annoying to get. Not the one that lowers your health, that's a really bad idea. The one that lowers your stamina instead. Okay, so we gotta bloody this shawl. So we come over here to do that. Wait, no, not here. Across. No, actually, yeah, here. Like, oh yeah, across the bridge. No, it's actually right here. Boom. Back to White Mask, and then we're good.
A night now. This
Dude, it's gonna be a rough freaking fight, isn't it? I can't wait. I can't wait to see how freaking scuffed this is.
clench your teeth or something. Never forget it is what you have. Oh. With the power I've got.
Oh, Luminary mode.
Luminary we must.
How close am I to equipping Lusats, actually? 9 levels. It almost makes me want to go get those levels. Because if I get Lusats, Moog will die, because the scaling's like insane on him. We'll figure it out. Let's test our damage first on him. With this weapon. Let's go test our deeps. Oh, yeah, we can't use a horse here. Okay. We're gonna be fighting him at what level? About like 53 or something, because there's a big rune up ahead. So that's interesting. If I can kill him, I could shoot my level up to like 70 or something crazy. And that would be enormous. I pretty much don't have to kill another trash mob for the rest of the game if I do that. Alright. We'll use that rune in a second. We gotta go get the golden seed that's randomly here for some reason. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense lore-wise, but whatever. Free golden seed, I guess. It's right over here. I wonder if I can do this without aggroing these chuds, so I could just leave immediately and not save quit. No, I think the apostle there will always aggro. Yeah, that's fine. We'll reset him. Alright, let's use all our runes, level up for the last time before Moog, and hopefully he does not murder me. So 39 intelligence, aka 44 with the runes. That's pretty good. Right? For Lusats, we would need, yeah, 52. Actually, it's even better. Okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. This is gonna be hilarious. I'm really curious how much damage I'm gonna do to him. With a +4 Carian glintstone staff. Alright, come on now. Yeah, it ain't looking great, guys, but we can definitely do it. I might need to go get more FP flasks, though. Let's see. Alright, one more cast. Okay, Chud. There we go. Let me use my flask, buddy. I'm saving my flask of physic, but I should probably just use it for extra damage during the easy phase. Yeah. Alright, let's pump, let's pump. it's such bad RNG he's doing that. I just gotta tank the damage to get extra on him. Okay. I think we have enough, barely, to do it. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's gonna be real close, dudes. Slow on that one. Okay, we need to go get more juice. Okay, our flask wore off, so we're doing less damage now on Forge. Too early. Pretty far from him right now. I want him to do his like vertical attack, but he's not really doing it, so kind of unfortunate. There we go. Excellent. Last flask, boys. I'll have to finish him off with melee attacks if I need to. I don't like fighting him on the stairs. I might have to though for a little bit. can get him off. Cool. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to finish him up with like a melee attack or two, which is fine. With my unupgraded weapon, okay. My dagger. Yeah. Okay, let's pull it out. Alright, we're in like a weird corner. How much damage does it do? I'm curious. Nine. Oh golly, dude. That ain't good. Well, for that one, frick yeah. He is going berserk. Oh. I think this is gonna be a reset, boys. We just barely do not have enough damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reset him, unfortunately, I think. That's a pretty good attempt, though. That's a pretty good attempt. We need more FP. So, we're just slightly off. Slightly. So, let's go get some more flask action. Didn't die on him, though, so I will be happy with that. 5 flasks is enough, for sure. It'll be overkill by a little bit as well. I could even Golden Vow a second time, I think, with that. So he's definitely doable with a plus 4 staff. You just need 5 flasks cerulean tears. That is crazy. That's so many flasks. I've never run this many FP flasks before. Okay, we haven't died on him yet. Hopefully, let's keep it that way. Hopefully. Okay. Deathless Moog, let's go. Deathless Moog. Can I hit him here? Oh, I can. Interesting. Alright, one more hit. There we go. Phase 1's like super easy for me at this point. Whoa, I staggered him? That's crazy. That is wild. Holy cow. Staggering anybody with the Carian slicer is crazy. Stuck on something, okay. Alright, we need to get FP flask going. Standing in his freaking blood flame. Annoying. Gotta let that hemorrhage build down. Let's get away from this side of the room. It's getting a little hot over here. Looks like we have way more FP now. Isn't that freaking weird? Weird how that works. Alright. My little chip damage going hard. I don't think I've been hit by any of his attacks yet. Besides, like, the blood on the ground. Like that. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, boys. No deaths on Moog. We had to reset once because we ran at FP, but that's what's up. Moog win! I think that was a no-hit, right? I think that was a no-hit, Moog. Well, I don't know, like, if you count the knee heal or, like, the blood on the ground, though, but we didn't get hit by a direct attack, so that's kind of cool. Kind of poggers, dudes. Frick yeah, and we got all of our rune increasing buffs off, so we got 600k. Woo! Heck yeah, dudes. Heck yeah. Alright. We should actually not level up yet. Let's go upgrade Lusat's first. We can access the DLC now, though, right? Oh, boy. I'll talk about the DLC in a second, but let's go inside. Let's go inside real quick, just to get the first grace. I'll show the map that I always show and everything. Alright, our damage is about to, like, double overnight, dude, because... Well, I'll show it. I'll show it right now. So, we got Lusat's here. I should probably level up some mind now, actually. Let's upgrade Lusat's as much as we can. So we upgrade Lusat's, I think, 4 times. Maybe we have a +5? No, we do have a +6, though. So the thing with Lusat's is, let's go 47 intelligence, I think. We could go all the way to the 52, though. Yeah, whatever. Let's get mind up a little bit as well. I think 25 is good. And then we'll do HP from now on until we get to 55. Okay, so here's the setup we're going to be using for the rest of the run. Carian Glintstone Staff is going to be demoted to the offhand because passively it gives you Carian Sword Sorcery by 15%, which does apply if it's in your offhand, even if you use the other staff to attack, so very good. Now, Lusat's, the thing with that is it has the highest sorcery scaling in the game. See, I go from 179 to 221. It's a straight up like 25% increase right there. Crazy. So I'm going to do roughly 25% more damage. Actually, even more, because it's 1.8, right? It's going to be like around that ballpark. Huge damage. The only problem with this is when you have it equipped and you like cast with it, the sorcery cost is increased by 50%. But with Carian Slicer, that's not a big deal because it goes from 4 to 6, so it's like a who asked. I just leveled up a bunch of mine too, so it's gonna be super easy. Really, really good. We could probably kill Renala right now, actually. I think, but man, I kind of want to. But we should probably stop right here, because we're probably going to be doing stuff later today anyways. So, very good. Next time, I don't know if we can actually physically beat the base game in time. Actually, let's talk about the DLC first as well, one last thing. We'll try to beat the base game next time, but probably not. There's a lot to kill, but at least we don't have to collect a lot. The problem is Millennia and getting to her takes forever, but yeah. But let's bring out the map that I always bring out, so. Because I'll probably do the DLC stuff off camera, or like the running around, but I'll talk about that in a second. Hold the phone, guys. Yep. Okay, the recording can see. Actually, let me. There we go. That's good enough. Do it on here as well. Good. Okay. So, this is a map of the DLC where the scatter-trees are the green and red dots. If the dots are connected by white lines and they're green, that means I can get to them without killing a single boss. If the dots are red and connected by red lines, it means I need to kill bosses to get to them. So what I'm going to do off stream is run around and collect all the white connected dots so I don't kill any bosses in the DLC. The reason I do that is because if I do that on stream, literally it is 2.5 hours of running around, and that actually means combat in the DLC is like an hour, and then running around is 2.5 hours. So that is horrible. I did do it once in the Godslayer's Greatsword run on YouTube. If you want to see the route, it is on YouTube. I did do that, but again, it's just running from point A to point B. So that is extremely boring. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off stream. Otherwise, the DLC day is predominantly just running around, which is horrible. So, yeah. We will not obviously go to the Midra area or the Bale area because you need to kill Jory and Ancient Dragon Man to get there, and those count as bosses. We won't kill Commander Gaius, obviously. We're going to kill all the Remembrance bosses on stream, don't worry. We're not killing any bosses off stream. We're only sticking to the white lines here. And yeah, so fun stuff. If you're really curious about that route, Godslayer's Greatsword run on YouTube. Valdarius VODs. But it is what you think it is. It's just running around for 2.5 hours, literally. So, oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, but I'll ring the 2 bells for the Metter boss fight too. So I can just go into fighting Metter immediately. So we'll ring the bells, get the fragments, blah blah blah. That'll probably be day 3 or 4, depending on if we can beat the base game next time. But I'm highly doubting that because I have to run around and do a whole lot of stuff still. But we'll see. We'll see for sure. Let's go back to the real game. Next time, I think I'm going to go straight for Rykard because all the Sombers are here. And also over here, but they don't need combat, so it's a big who asked. So we'll get the Lusats up to... Actually, one more thing. Sorry. Actually, no, I'll do that next time. But there's... The +10 is in the Moog area. I guess I'll just show that. But I can't go get it right now because I'll get murdered. Straight up. But in this chest over here, where that guy is kneeling next to the statue, is the +10. So we'll get that after getting all the Rykard ones over here. So we'll go do all the Rykard stuff. We'll come here to get the +8, +9, then we'll come back to Moog's area to get the +10. That'll leave Lusats at +10, which is the maximum, which is very, very good scaling. And then we're going to kill all the Remembrance bosses, so... We might do Rykard first, just because he's going to be right there. Then, we're going to use Serpent Hunter, by the way. We're not going to use freaking Carian Slicer, unfortunately. We'll do Estelle after that, then... Morgott... Maybe at that point we can kill Renala, and then... We should probably honestly wait for Renal, though, until we get the thing in the Consecrated Snowfield, honestly. Renal's going to be pretty late, which is hilarious. But we'll proceed onwards from there, so... That'll be day 2, which will probably be... I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow or Tuesday. We'll see. But yeah, I'm having a good time with this run so far, and we're popping off, so excellent. Who should we raid? Honestly. We haven't raided Shadow in a while. What's he doing right now? Don't be Fortnite. Please don't be Fortnite. Oh my goodness, he's doing Fortnite. Golly. I'd hate to do this to you guys, but he's doing Fortnite. I play with him sometimes. I never play with him on the channel with Fortnite because, you know, that's cucked. But yeah, he's new to the Souls games. He's playing through Dark Souls 1. I say that very loosely because he hasn't played in several months at this point, and he keeps saying he's going to, but he doesn't. But eventually he'll play that again. That's his first Souls game, so give him some love. And we'll be back either tomorrow or Tuesday to continue this run. So, very exciting. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody, and see ya next time. Peace. Actually, let's wait for the ray to go off. Okay, boom, peace.
Right there, because Shroud is. Man, no one pays attention.